Hi everyone, this is Faye with Relax and Scrap. I'm here with day 2 of Crop and Create Delivered card making. That was March the 21st, and I'm just now able to do my classes. Yesterday I covered Tailored Expression, Scrapbook.com, Spellbinders, and Non-Fawn. Today we'll cover Gina K, Altenew, LDRS, and Brutus Monroe. So with that being said, I'll go straight to Gina K. Those are the 3 cards that we made. Here are the products. You get the dies, the stamps, and the stencils. So again, with the die, the stamps, and the stencils. And when you sign up for this class, they send you a whole stack of 100-pound white cardstock. They send you 80-pound white cardstock. They send any specialty colors that one of the instructors may want. It's in there like acetate. There was some craft cardstock, different things like that. So with that being said, I'll go ahead and get started. Here is card number 1. I really like the way she did that card, making her own panel for the background. And what you did, you scored your background, and then you took the gray and blended over it to make the panels. She did it for the outside. I did mine for the inside as well because I wanted that to continue through. But that's the first card that I made with her. This was a very easy class too. I enjoyed doing this class as well. This is card number 2, and it's the size of the card is less than 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, but the way you position the flowers made it an A2 card. We also used the scoreboard to make a panel in the background on here as well. That is the inside. I think it turned out cute. And that is the 3rd card right there. And this card is also not an A2 card, but that is that card right there. And I just added my own gems to it. And I did not mat that yet. I got to go back and mat that. But what she suggested is to cut an A2 base, put it in your envelope, because if you go to the post office to mail something this size, they're going to charge you a different price. But if you make it an A2 card and put it in there, then they'll have to charge you just for a regular card, which I thought was a good idea. Like if you want to mail 3x3s or something, you can put it in A2 thing just by putting that base down in there. Okay, let me go ahead and get started so this video don't take too long. Okay. The next one was Altenew. Those are the 3 cards we made. I'll start with card number 1. Oh, let me show you the products. I had some extra die cuts I left down in there. That is the die. That is the stamp. That's the stencil. And that's the embossing folder. Trying to get to that card. Let me see. That is not it. And I chose to change the sentiment on some of mine, so that's not it. What in the world? Did I pull the wrong one? I think I pulled the wrong cards out. Hold up, y'all. This is weird. Let me see. No, those have to be the cards. Let me see. Look at the next one. Yeah. I know what it was. I totally changed one of her cards up, so I completely forgot which ones were which. So that's the third card. That's the second card. I truly cannot find that first card. I don't know what to do with it, y'all. It's missing, but it's here. If I find it, I'll show it later on down the line. But right now, I can't find it. So we'll move on. This was her second card. Now, she put all white, pearly light things in there, but I didn't have enough of those. I had some, which I put in there, but to fill it out, I just added some purple and blues that I had in my stash. And she said, send in peace, and I use there are no words. Just and that one is layered, just to give myself some sympathy cards on hand. This is the second card, and as you can see, she used, she did her colors separate. I just kind of blended all mine together, and that's the second card. And it's also matted in the inside. And like I said, I don't know what I did with her first card. But moving along, we'll go ahead and get to LDRS. And this is what LDRS supplied us with. You Are Timeless, which I did not use that. Stencil, stamp, stencil, and another stamp. Like I said, I did not use this. I used my sentiments from Tailored Expressions to make my cards. Okay, and let's go to card number 1. That was the first card right here. And that is and this was a masking technique. So depending on how you mask, it's going to determine your placement of your card, which this was my first time masking. I had never done this before. So I was okay in the coloring. It is what it is. We used the Copic markers on here. So that was card number 1. Card number 2. Was that one right there. And like I say, depending on how you color, the pressure, your blending, depends on how yours will look compared to theirs. And on the third card, we didn't get to do this card. We ran out of time in her class. So you were supposed to go back and do your masking yourself. Well, I didn't do that masking. I just stamped flowers on there, created a background with the stamp that came with it, what I used here and there. I just did that, popped it up, and called it a day. I did not go back and do the masking. So, okay. And this, I think he's for the fourth one. It's Brutus Monroe, and what he supplied was some beautiful papers. I've used most of the papers, but that stamp, the die, the papers, and he also used this stuff right here, which was really pretty, and also some rub-ons. So and his first class was this card right here. Look, there's that card I was looking for, y'all. That went with these right here. That's the card right there. I know I had it. I just couldn't figure out where it landed. But that's it right there. So with Brutus Monroe, hopefully I'm in order now. I don't know how that one got put back, but it did somehow. Okay, this is his first card, which was his papers. And what I did on that foil stuff that he gave us, I had it turned wrong, so it kind of foiled the whole paper, and it didn't show the diamond glitters like what it should have did, but it's okay. It's still sparkly. My rub-ons weren't working too well, but after I went on the site, I see a lot of other people had trouble with the border rub-ons. But it's okay. He said you can make it like vintagey or whatever, but it's fine. That's that one. This is the second card. And these were more vibrant, but I don't know if y'all can see how the diamonds are showing on there. Where he put double-sided tape down, put it on there, ran it through his machine, and his looked fine. But well, mine didn't show up well. So what I did, I left it on there and I ran it through my foil machine. And when I ran it through the foil machine, it kind of muted the outside rub-ons that I had already added on there. But I was okay with it. And I heard somebody else say that theirs kind of faded out too because they put it on there and ran it through the foil machine. So if you're going to use it, I'm not sure what that paper is called. If you're going to use it, make sure you use it before you do any type of rub-ons or anything, because like I said, it did mute the colors. And his third card was this one right here. And there go that card right there. He said, today's a new day, and I use hello, my friend. Like I said, I just changed up the sentiments on some of them to what I felt like I would use to give to someone. And I'm trying to make sure I did 4. I did 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, I did those 4. So I have a third part, and I'll cover the last 3 people, which is Concord and Ninth, Hero Arts, and Pink and Main. Thanks for stopping by. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you have not already subscribed, and I'll see you in my next video.